everyone, welcome back to this channel. So in today's tutorial, let's see how can you fix your Optus internet connection. So here's a troubleshooting guide for your no internet, red light and NBN 5G. Fix 1. Perform a sequence power cycle. Locate the power button on the back panel of your Optus Ultra Wi-Fi modem. It can be Gen 1 or Gen 2 and switch it off. Unplug the electrical power adapter from the DC in port on the bottom or back of the unit. Disconnect the power supply running to your separate NBN connection box, which is FTTP, HFC, or FTTC hardware variants. Fix 2. Check physical NBN and coaxial cable handshakes. Trace the Ethernet cable with red connectors running from your external NBN connection box. Ensure this red cable snaps securely into the explicit fiber or WAN port on the back of your Optus modem rather than a standard yellow LAN port. Inspect the coaxial cable line for HFC installations or the gray DSL telephone wire for FTTN or FTTB hookups. Fix 3. Optimize and reposition Optus 5G home internet modems. Unplug your standalone Optus 5G home internet modem if you bypass the NBN wire infrastructure entirely. Relocate the modem hardware onto a high shelf or tabletop surface located at least 1 meter off the floor. Situate the unit directly adjacent to a clear window facing outward towards the closest local Optus cellular transmission tower node. Fix 4. Validate the internal 4G or 5G backups in alignment. Look at the front interface panel of your Optus Ultra Wi-Fi device. If the main internet light is completely dark while the 4G backup light glows red, the backup data channel is jammed. Turn off the router and access the small SIM card tray slot located along the lower edge or base of the physical frame. Press inward to eject the SIM tray block or slide the door panel open carefully. Wipe down the gold metallic contact chips of the SIM card using a lint-free microfiber cloth to remove dust films. Step 5. Trigger a deep factory hardware override. Locate the tiny recessed pinhole labeled as reset position on the rear I/O interface bracket of your Optus modem. Insert a straightened metal paperclip or a specialized SIM removal pin straight into the channel path. Press and hold the inner button down continuously for 10 to 15 seconds while the hardware remains powered on. Release the pin once you observe the full front-facing LED cluster array flash synchronously. Allow 10 minutes for the factory automated setup. So that's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also do hit the subscribe button.